So we expected a lot of ebooks to come out.
And we were right.
Yeah. Skiff, WiseReader, Barnes & Noble had their Nook on display. What was your pick of all the ones you saw?
I had two that I was particularly fond of. I really like the Plastic Logic Q, for example. That's a really big one. It's 8.5 by 11 inches, 10-inch screen.
It's basically a standard sheet of paper with a 10-inch screen.
It's enormous. It's got a nice thick bezel around it, so you can hold it without pushing any of the buttons, because it is a touchscreen interface. So you can kind of imagine if you're holding it in a funny way, start pushing things, and then all hell breaks loose. It is a little price prohibitive, though.
Well, it's really funny.
It's feature packed, but it's still way up there.
They're like, don't call it an ebook. It's not a leisure device. It's not your casual novel reading at the beach. They're calling it a professional tool.
Right. It works
Q is really big on that.
Yeah, it goes with the Barnes & Noble bookstore. You can do all sorts of stuff with PDFs, pretty decent PDF support. You can also do magazines and newspapers, and that's where it really shines, because the screen is so big that you can see a whole newspaper page, and it's comfortable to look at instead of downloading newspapers on a Kindle, which I've always found to be kind of awkward.
Painful.
Yeah.
And it's funny because they've customized, so you can subscribe to the Wall Street Journal, and it's a custom layout that fits on that 10.5-inch screen.
There's a couple different price points too.
Yeah,
there's the 4 GB version and the 8 GB version. And the 8 GB version, I believe, comes with AT&T 3G.
Right, so you can download it anywhere. It's also $799.
Yes, the 8 GB version is $799. What's the 4 GB version? It's
like
$650 or something. So it's still kind of ridiculously expensive, but you do get a lot for the money. And then this one is one of my personal favorites. This is the Copia
Ocean 9 e-reader.
Right, Copia is actually the platform, and then they have several different readers that are coming out in the future, the Tidal and the Ocean, and they all have a slightly different design, but they all run on this platform that's very, very social. So you can add friends on there. You can see what books your friends are reading and what they recommend. And each book that you get has an actual number that it's kind of like this algorithm that figures out how much you could potentially enjoy this book.
Right.
So it's a very interesting suggestion engine.
So you rate books, your friends rate books, and eventually it kind of figures out. I like the idea you can like highlight things and mark them and share the information in your group of people and stuff. Private beta starts on this one later on this month. 6-inch displays, 9-inch displays, $199 to $299. So it's price competitive with
reasonable.
Sony.
It's definitely
with Sony
reasonable.
and actually the Kindle.
And they're going to be working with more content publishers in the future as well. So you should see a pretty wide range of stuff coming for them soon.
Yeah, I want to load an EPUB book on it and see how that goes.
Yeah, and these are not one thing I noticed is that a lot of the ebook readers here at CES are much lighter than the Kindle. I mean, they've definitely taken that benchmark and kind of tried to go past it to make something that's even more comfortable to hold. Like this, for example, has a really nice grippy back that I thought was really nice. So it doesn't slide around. I don't know what kind of active reading you're doing, but if you're moving around a lot, it's going to stay in the palm of your hand quite nicely.
I don't even know where to go with that.